Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Hawa Shai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Hawa Shai, Barakataya Hawa, Barakataya Hawa Shai, Call HALALYAM Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect, to the Akim scattered abroad, the four countries of the earth that preach this truth with all truth and all sincerity. This your brother Rayad Rakar, back at you another spiritual uh, 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 sacrifice, hoping it's accepted by Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. But before I get started, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect. And this is a spiritual uh, uh, push, man, because today is excuse me. Today is the Passover, man, and it just happened to fall on my curse day, man. Today is my curse day, but more importantly, man, it's the Passover, man. And we are to what? Get the leaven out of our house, man. And that leaven is physical, but it's also spiritual, man. Because the physical leaven represents us making haste to flee out of Egypt, man. Because it wasn't no time for the leaven to bake, man. Because it takes a while, man. So we had to eat with haste and make with haste because it wasn't no time. But on a spiritual note, that leaven represents sin, corruption, or evil, man. And you got to leave that behind. And your house is a spiritual representation of your body, man. So you got to get all the wickedness, purge yourself from all the wickedness that's in you, man. Even though we know that we won't be sin free or perfect until we get the new covenant in the kingdom. That's that spiritual download when the Most High downloads us with a totally different spirit, like it says in the book of Ezekiel 36. It says in Jeremiah 31. It also says it in Hebrews 8, man. But for now, we're to put off that old man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that. Uh, what is that? Ephesians 4, maybe. I ain't been through that milk scripture in a while. Let me see if it's it. 4:22. Yep, it's called Lawyer. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt, according to the deceitful lust. You see, you're supposed to put off that former conversation, the things we used to talk about, but more importantly, your anastrophe, your conduct. That was a part of that old man. The old thoughts that you used to have when you see a man walking with his chick. Oh man, I tear her up. You putting that off. You still have those thoughts? Yeah, but you fight them now. Because we know that we got the Ephesians, the 6th chapter, man. We got spiritual armor, man. We got the word, we got the shield, we got the helmet, we got everything we need to to fight off that old man, that old spirit. It says, uh, 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 and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Being renewed, man, doing a 180, turn around, being refreshed, man, putting back on righteousness, man. It says, and that ye put on that new man, which is after the Most High, is created in righteousness and true holiness. Doing what? Putting off that leaven, right? It say, wherefore put in no way lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another, man. You see? You only as good as your brethren. That's why we build our brethren up in the spirit, man. It's a saying in the world, you only as strong as your weakest link, man. That's why the youngest brother in the camp, when it's quiz time and question time, you might lean on him or ask him a lot of questions. That's to build him up, though. You know, when I was the lowest man on the totem pole, that last brother, I used to get asked a lot of questions too. And I felt in my spirit like, damn, is brother's picking on me? No, it's not. It's building you up in the spirit, man. Because your house represents you first and foremost, your tribe, your nation, you feel me? And your camp. This is the Cleveland Great Millstone Camp, man. We represent a bigger body, which is the Great Millstone, which is the bigger body, which, Lord willing, we the house of David, man. But it's levels. And the first level starts with yourself, man. I'm going to get this Romans 12. It's what meant to be long. Romans 12 and 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Because that's where it starts at, man. It starts in your spirit. It starts in your intake, man. What are you intaking? What are you taking in, man, throughout your daily walk, throughout the week? How could you put pork, lobster, and shrimp in your body, and then at the end of the week complain about your feet swole and what is it called? Inflammation. Yeah, look at what you're eating. Look at what you're putting in your body. Same way as your mind, same way as your spirit, man. Is you connected with the body? Is you connected with Yahweh Shai? Is you reading? Are you studying? Are you going over your notes? Are you calling to check up on brothers? Are you being a brother? Are you taking care of your business, man? You gotta get that leaven out of your house, man. Because a little leavening left the whole lump. Seeds grow. Scriptures talk about if your eye offend thee, pluck it out. If your hand offend thee, cut it off. Is that literal? No, that's spiritual, man. Because we parts of the body. So you got to get rid of them. And around past over time, the spirit always weed people out. So it's good to be on point, man, to the best of your ability, man, and pray like hell that you're chosen. Because if you're in this thing, you're definitely called, but we want to be chosen. Scriptures speak about how many are called, but guess what? Only few are chosen. In Apocrypha, it talks about a wave to a drop. Let my grape be kept. It's all about that remnant, man, that small number. And guess what they'd be doing around this time? Getting the leaven out their house, spiritually and physically, man. So that was just something quick, man. I had, man. I just wanted to get off my chest through the spirit, man. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders, peace, love, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom, Bible ball. No, yeah. All right. What happened? Oh, here we go.